You know what? I don't have the super chat up. I'm not going to put it up. Because I'm not pulling cards. We'll see who gets on here. Hang on a minute. Hey Brandy, how are you? Hey everybody, I'm sorry. I have somebody messaging me from up the road. How have you guys been? Hello, Eric. How are you? There's 6 people on here, only 3 people talking, and no thumbs up. The thumbs up button, damn it. Want to know what you guys all did today? Hi, Michael. How are you? How are y'all doing? I cleaned my house. If somebody texted me dumb stuff. Dude, okay. Look. I get it. Who all is like divine feminine, divine masculine on here? Raise your hands in the air. Raise your hands in the air. If you know. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah. How many of you guys have had your inboxes blown up? I want to know. There's 8 people on here. Hit the thumbs up. 9 people. Hit the thumbs up. I want to know. I'm telling you what. I've had so many people asking me out and asking me to go do stuff that I don't have time to fucking deal with it all. I mean, it's nice, but where were they all last year? When I could have really used a friend. Hello. Well, don't be stuck in hermit mode. What is what you had today, Michael? I've had so many people. I have some dude messaging me right now. Like I have like one that asked me to go out to dinner and wine. His trip. I have another one that asked me over last night, and I went. And yeah, well, guess what? This queen don't fucking get off her throne for anybody. So that's the way it's gonna be. I mean, I don't mind going and visiting people, but better be fucking equal. Period. I know what unequal relationships look like now. And I don't put up with that bullshit. I don't fucking chase anybody. Nope. If I don't vibe with somebody, we can leave it at that. We can be cool. You stay in your lane, I stay in mine. It's the way I look at it. Stay in your lane, I'll stay in my lane. And we'll be just cool. You stay in the 3D over here, just going along your fucking 3D route. I'm going to be up here in the 5D pulling in miracles and shit. That's where I live from. So, it's frustrating because I see so many people who have so much fucking potential. But as soon as you start talking, about upper dimensional stuff, they are baffled. They don't they still don't believe in that people have extrasensory. This one dude's messaging me. I'm intrigued. Are you really a psychic? I can read your fucking mind, motherfucker, if you get within enough. Yeah. I know, and that's what a lot of people say is I'm intimidating. I mean, I intimidate people. Mm-hmm. Sure do. And I'm not like trying to intimidate anybody. I'm just being me. The divine person that I'm supposed to be. However, I do have to make a confession. You're all going to be like, Lisa. No, I had to make a confession. Hi, Richard. How are you? I have to make a confession. I had 92 fucking emails in my on my thanks, Cheryl. I had 92 emails in my inbox. Yeah, Munchkin Land, more like, other than I live in Wonderland, they live in Munchkin Land. We want to welcome you to Munchkin Land. Yeah. No. I ain't dumbing myself down. Mm-mm. And one thing that really pisses me off, well, I'll talk about the emails in a minute, but when people talk shit about themselves, that bugs me. I do not like to hear people, because I understand the power of words, even songs, and the vibration of a song gets me in a yeah, that is actually the Chocolate Factory. I'm talking about some Wizard of Oz shit. Yeah. Talk about clicking my heels 3 times being somewhere else. Right? I got ruby red slippers. And I got some wicked old witches around trying to fucking steal my shine. Nope. Bunch of damn karmics. Either way, speaking of 92 emails. I told you guys about this, and then I shut up about it. I promised you it would. I shut up about it. They started again this week about my ex, in which I kindly told the girl, look, you obviously know who I am. You obviously know my name on Facebook. So, why don't you DM me and we'll discuss it further through DM. I'm sorry, I won't bother you anymore. Keep helping people. I appreciate it. I know exactly who the fuck that was. I know exactly who that was. I knew who it was. Pussy whack bitch is what that is. Making sure that all had to do with the fact that she wanted to make sure that me and AJ weren't talking. Well, I don't want his dumb whack ass. She can have him. I don't want him. So I made sure I posted it on Facebook exactly what she did. I know it was his ex or whatever the fuck she is. I don't know. Whack ass girlfriend. I'm not stupid. I posted it right on Facebook. Don't give a shit, and I put it public too. That's how much I don't fucking care. I want these people to leave me the fuck alone. Go about your life. Go about your business. When he cheats on you, don't say I didn't tell you so. I don't want him. Not at all. I have like 20 dudes in my inbox, and I have two messages right here. I'm sorry. I got options that are way better than that. That's why I said they see you glowing up and they see you looking good, and then all of a sudden, hmm, they see you looking good and they see you not giving a shit, so they have to throw a wrench in your parade. Nails on the ground to give you flat tires. Karma coming for those people. She's gonna get exactly what she did when he was with me. There isn't any. And she's gonna get exactly what she got, what she gave me, which was him cheating on her with someone else. And if people are too fucking stupid to see that, and if she's too fucking stupid to see that, how you get somebody is exactly how you'll lose them. Spirit told me that. You get with somebody who's dude, okay. This is a lesson for all of you people. It took me a hell of a long time to get divorced, okay? I'm talking a long time. And it was partially because I was in school, and partially because he had health insurance. That was good. And I wasn't really sure of the relationship with my marriage. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. So I wasn't. Look, now I'm reconnecting. Either way, I wasn't putting any, I didn't have the funds either to hire a lawyer, and he wasn't doing anything about it. I left him. It took me 8 years. Hi, Violet. How are you? Took me 8 years to get divorced. Well, I felt this black cloud covering me that whole damn 8 years of trying to get out of that marriage. As long as you are committed, whether you are separated or not, Spirit still sees you as married until further notice. And if you're getting with other people while you're married, I hate to tell you this, it's not going to work. You can consider those people karmic. You can take that one to the bank. He ain't going to give you somebody while you're still in a covenant relationship. Well, it should take only I think 90 days after you draw up the papers. I had to learn the lesson the hard way. I'm already letting you know, if you feel that if you are in separation from a spouse and they won't give you divorce, or you're trying to get until that divorce decree is in, until it's broken and you are legally divorced, I get it. You can separate yourself and be spirit. No, until it's in the 3D, you're not going to get your 3D person. Period. And if you're pulling in your twin flame, married, good luck. That's a karmic. It's another lesson you're going to have to learn. Ain't going to happen. Spirit showed me that. Spirit's not in that shit. He's not in the business of, he still considers it adultery. It's not the unpardonable sin, obviously, but it's not like he doesn't love you. It's the whole point that he can't bless something that's not in covenant. I'm in hermit mode. I've been single. I've been single for 3 years. I've been freaking divorced for 2015. 4 years. 4 years I've been divorced. I've been in relationships prior to that were horrible. I have a wedding dress upstairs. That I was supposed to marry somebody when my divorce was final. It never happened. Just didn't. Thank God I can get on here and talk because you try and talk to these people half the time on Facebook, or you try and talk to people just out in public, they don't get it. They don't get the power of their words. They don't get the power of the music they listen to. It's not just a piece of paper. You said vows before the Most High. Period. And it's legal and binding. It took me 8 years to get divorced. 8 years. And I'm still recovering from it. And then I got to go work with him tomorrow down at my apartment building. Yeah, now that he lost his job, talk about a tower moment. Talk about karma. Guy never helped me out with nothing. Money was his. Yeah, he has no money. Fucking break. No, that's fine. I believe in marriage. I want to get married again, but I want to get married to my right person. See, I got David Steeder sent you a friend request. Who are you? See, this is I have like all these people all over. If I had a dick, they'd be all over my dick. What is this? I did hear that there's multitude of people that will be coming in because the divine feminine is ready. However, I don't want to be confused by a bunch of karmics. And I really enjoy this one reader. You can't walk away when they don't. S? Sign? No, they don't deserve you. I can walk away when they don't deserve me. I can give 2 big middle fucking fingers to people who, think that they're better. You're not going to test the waters. You're not going to dip your toe in there. Could make some really good friends who are in your soul tribe. I'm not saying sleep with somebody. Friend zone them. They're part of your purpose. I was told Spirit's bringing a plethora of people to help us. Thank you. Well, I will be doing a love spread for Aquarius as soon as I get these other readings done. I have 5 to do. I have Saggies, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, which I should do for Capricorn because I know some Capricorns that lost their job because of a factory closing down. They're probably wondering what the fuck is up. He was a Scorpio. Yeah, I dealt with one of those too. He's sitting in jail. I kid you fucking not. Capricorn ex-husband. Selfish. Guess what? Treated his wife like a slave. Lost his job. That Scorpio of mine threw me right into the dark night of the soul. I could have swore he was my twin flame. I swore it up and down, but he was so abusive. And so it was painful what he put me through. Well, I spent 2 years isolated in a parallel universe. That is what all these Scorpios, I swear to God, they're divine. Either divine masculine or feminine. And I hate, like, I'm not saying that as oh yeah, mental torment. But guess who they caused you to wake up? Mine had zero discernment, though. And he was a Pisces moon with an Aquarius rising. He didn't have discernment. If he had any discernment at all, he would have realized how much I loved him, and he wasn't done doing his karmic shit. Well, my Capricorn, because of him being so materialistic, he lost his job. The Scorpio, back in April, he was just into some fuckery and triangulation and having all these women and just being toxic. He's in jail. And I came in at the right time. Like, Spirit took me out at the right time too. Because I think that anybody who dealt with him within like the last few months, I think that they're probably getting phone calls probably about dude's activities, or could be called in for questioning. And I didn't really know a whole lot about dude's activities. There was one thing I had asked: keep me away from whatever illegal shit you do, because if anybody comes down on me, I can't lie for you. So you're just better off to just not do it in front of me. Hi, Aim. How are you? I want to know, what do you mean? What did he shapeshift into, Queen of Swords? Can you explain that for some of us on here? Because, like, I know that I've saw, yeah, I'm sitting here with my hematite. I know that I had saw, who are we trashing? I ain't trashing nobody. I'm just talking about karma. I was just asking, like, if you've been putting in all this work, and I have like 20 guys trying to take me out right now. I kid you not, if it stops at that. I did go meet somebody last night. I went out on a date on Friday night, and I was just not feeling it. The guy last night has potential, but I'm going to keep it stepping. I think he's still got a lot to learn. About priorities. Yeah, I'm ready for some of that. I'm ready for some of that unexpected money that I really fucking need at this point. I need it. About to have a major financial crisis. Oh, dear Lord. I see a little boy. Well, that Scorpio, I never saw him really. Then again, it was weird with him because we spent. I'm an Aries, so like I don't need to be up somebody's ass 24/7. When I'm trying to get to know somebody, though, like I like to spend a couple days with them to see if we vibe. Like I'm cool with that. But if I don't vibe with somebody, I can usually tell now within 5 minutes. And I'm just like crawling to get out of someone's fucking house. Like Friday night. And I don't mean to sound rude when I say that. He just was not my type. I have all these Aries, dude. I can't, all these. I've not met an Aries man in a very long time. I have a bunch of Aries men trying to date me. My ex is an Aries. The one before the Scorpio was an Aries. Those were two I actually cared about. And then I go through the confusion of, is one of them idiots my twin? So how do we know who our twin is? Are they on your same level? Or are they way down here? Are they just awakening? How do you know? Like I'm going through a lot of mind thinking right now. And if it's either one of those two motherfuckers, I don't want either one of them. Period. End of story. I don't want to get back with my ex-husband. That will never fucking happen. Mm-mm. I don't need anybody abusive in my life, even though he would consider himself not to be. I don't need anybody emotionally unstable. I can barely keep my own emotions in check. I'm working on it. Trying to stay happy and grounded and stuff. It's just either way, yeah. That's what I was wondering. Is there a whole different batch of twins that just aren't twins? Are we twinning up with the wrong twins? Like, are they still divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flames, and we're just connected up with the wrong fucking ones? There was one other question that I had for somebody who's awakened, and say you connect with and start dating somebody who is not awakened to their divinity, but they're supposed to be awakening to their divinity, and you just so happen to be the one to wake them. Does that make them your fucking twin? Or can we just go around and be waking up twins because we're the fucking divine that are supposed to be awakened at this? Does this make sense? Does any of this make sense to you? Because I'm very confused on the whole damn thing at this point. Because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, there's absolutely no way on God's green earth do I want to be affiliated with a felon who's been in jail for 4 fucking times. See, and that's what I'm wondering. Are we just, because we've had that wake up with that one person, I'm extremely frustrated with this fucking twin shit. Because a lot of times we want to call them karmics when obviously if they have woken up the divine in us, they are divine in some way or another. And what I'm laying down here, whether they're a narcissist or a sociopath or whatever the fuck they are, they're divine something because they woke us up. I know when my awakening took place and after it took place. And it was with that fucking Scorpio. And what he put me through, like I said, I felt like I was in prison for fucking 2 years. And I'm still digging myself out of the grave he buried me in. Still. And I'm getting there, but I mean, I just scratched the surface. There's so much stuff I have to do that it's unbelievable. But yeah, I know I watched some stuff. I get it. Like they say, karmics have to go out and sow their wild oats and then they come back together. I'm 44 fucking years old. I'm not getting married when I'm 70 for someone to go out and fucking have 20 fucking karmics that they're dealing with before they come. No. Nope. I'm not waiting that long. Yeah, well, there was something that is in that though. Well, you want to know what they're saying. They're actually talking about women, you divine feminines, be careful. You women, they're actually talking on some channels about this new wave of when twins actually come together, which I keep on fucking hearing it. None of us are fucking seeing it. Some very few. That's why I said I think twins are very few and far between. I think there's a lot of us that are very divine, and our twin might be in a different realm. However, so maybe we're destined to be with a soulmate. When I did that twin flame karmic reading, I'm going to tell you a little something that I heard Spirit tell me a while ago too, that I'm going to let y'all know. But when I heard Spirit, when I did that twin flame karmic reading the other week, divine soulmate. That's what I've been calling them, divine partners. Oh, it's twin flame. No, I really think it can be a soulmate. And I'd be completely fine with that. But usually twin flames are on the same mission, going like this, together. One shouldn't be way down here and one way up here, and there's a constant freaking struggle. Shouldn't have to be that way anymore. Not with this new energy. Shit should freaking be flowing a lot quicker. I did hear that from, I think, there's going to be some rough energy coming in through the summer. So brace yourself for this. More upgrades and stuff. This purging is going to take place for 6 months. You want to know what, Richard? I have no clue. I can't answer that question. I really can't, because you want to know what I was told? That the twin flames that are coming together now are the chosen ones, and those are the ones. I'm very confused. Those are the one. If you're in twin, yeah, they're coming into union. That's all I keep hearing is they're coming into union. They're coming into union. They're coming into union, and it's the same fucking thing every month, and nothing changes. It just gets worse. Yeah, I've been having a hard time too. That's why I haven't put up any readings lately. That's why I'm not pulling cards tonight. I just wanted to kind of know where you guys were at. I feel I really feel like we've been in a higher dimension for a while, and I'm way more grounded. And it probably why I've been using my hematite and my green and my blue. I've been holding these like a sucker because I know the mothership has landed. But do you guys mind if I smoke a cigarette? Because I really need one. I went 4 days and didn't smoke, and then last night I went and bought a pack of cigarettes. Yep, I did. So I hope I don't offend any of you, but I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I've been vaping. Either way, I have a lot of questions about this twin flame stuff because I'm thinking all the twins, we're not the only generations of this shit. There's got to be kids that have a twin soul. Yeah, woke up like fucking 2 years later. Woke up 2 years later. Well, at least I'm not the only one that smokes. Thank God. People judge me for that. That's why I try not to do it when I do readings, but I don't usually do it when I do readings, but I will do it like privates. Well, I'm out of that, so I think so too. I would agree with that, Violet, and I've actually had said that before. That is both your divine masculine and feminine balancing itself out. Correct? That's all. Give me a thumbs up if I'm not the only one who's confused about all this stuff. I knew that's what that the divine feminine and masculine were both inside of us. And see, it keeps reconnect. We have to balance that both energies. Yeah, I only because these videos. Oh, by the way, thank you all. By the way, my channel's now monetized. My channel's monetized, and thank you very much. I will be able to do super chats, and sorry, I keep getting messages. Keep getting messages. I didn't hit the mute button quick enough. Did all you hit the thumbs up button? For real? Who's on here? Because there's 7 of you on here and there's only 5 thumbs up. So I know 2 of you did not hit the thumbs up button. Do tell. I see fire pit, some bud. Yeah. Like I cleared that energy. I want nothing to thank you guys. I want nothing to do with none of my exes. Nothing. Like, and I kid you not, as soon as I cut off that fucking energy, I got bombarded with this chick emailing me again after I asked her not to. I got bombarded with, I know that the sociopath who's in jail is blaming me because I kept on telling him, you better watch fucking karma. What you're doing to me, you watch karma. Watch karma come back and smack you. And give you a hinder. Boom, right on your ass. That's the way it goes. Someone's all materialistic and all they care about is money and they don't give a shit about their wife or their job. Or they don't give a shit about their wife or how they're treating them emotionally because of their job, that's the most important thing. They're going to lose that. Exactly. However, I'm a hot-headed Aries. I aim and bap. That's it. Bap. And then yeah. Later, you know, I feel bad. But um this whole thing, as far as me, nice. Oh dear Lord, you're a triple fucking fire sign? You poor thing. Wow. What the fuck? Whoa. Jeez. No wonder your name's AIM. Fire. Boom. I'm a cat moon. It looks like you put Leo moon there. That does not look like the sign of Capricorn. See, and here's my whole thing where my Libra comes in. And it's interesting because my Libra readings have actually, what, a cat moon is scarier than a Scorpio? A Capricorn moon is scarier than a Scorpio. Please explain why. I want to know. Oh, karma. We get to execute the shit. Well, I know I've been executing it by letting go. You do podcasts, or are you telling me to do a podcast? Like I said, I'm kind of scrambled. I'm all over the place, but I'm kind of plucking at things and just trying to get where the collective is on this whole thing too, because we keep hearing about, you think someone's your person and they resonate, and I've gotten legit signs that are unfucking deniable from the universe when I put them out into the ethers. And I know I hear correctly. I know that for a fact. My one professor actually told me that I really should be doing podcasts. I laughed. I'm like, I want to get in the government. Okay, I'm going to let you know something. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Just asking. Raise the hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. Yeah, you know how a lot of us have been dealing with those type of people? That energy signature? That energy signature is now getting judged. I'm seeing it. I knew it was going to happen. They're being humbled. Humiliated. My God, this guy had a job. He was making $100,000 a year with what he was doing, plus of his extracurricular activities. He was making bank. But yet, acting like he was making bank, yet couldn't post his bail. He lost everything. I don't know where things are at with his house. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know if they're saving his job for him. I don't even know if he's going to get out of jail. I saw his charges. He got some pretty hefty duty charges. That he was already on probation to begin with, and then they go and raid his fucking house and find shit that he's not supposed to have there. And his bail was like set at $50,000. Karma. And nobody will bail him out. Nobody will post his bail. Nobody will post his bail. And what would bail be on $50,000? Isn't it like 10% or 5, something like that? People can't come up with his bail? Yeah. Nobody will post his bail for him? He needs to learn a lesson. He's finding out that all those people he thought were real good friends aren't really good friends. All those people who claimed they were such good friends, yeah, are letting him sit and rot in jail. Well, spirit got me away from him. I understand the whole thing now of what happened with him and me. I do. And it's interesting because there were things that this particular person had said to me. He knew I was a good person. He would say it all the time. I was too good for him. That he would just bring me down. And he was right. He was 100% right. Right down into the dark night of the fucking soul. That's how he brought me down. And I got humbled first. Now his ass is sitting behind bars. And I honestly still, I feel bad for him. If I had the extra money, I honestly would probably go post his bail. Talk about someone you tried to destroy posting your bail. As an act of love. Talk about destroying the demonic entity that's over that whole thing. Either way, backtrack a little bit. One of the things that Spirit had showed me, and this is back when I was really channeling a lot, a hell of a lot, that because everybody kept on saying, because I watched a lot of stuff on narcissism, I studied up on it. I know the cycles, I know what to look for. I know they say they never change, and like we can never say never to anything at this point. Because when you say never to something, people, how many times have you heard, oh, well, people will never fly, and then they make airplanes. I am thinking this. I don't know of really any proven anything, but that's what Spirit has been telling me, that these demons are going to be forced out of the divine masculines. Forced out. And feminines who are carrying this energy signature, if they're divine, they're going to get a revelation. But it had to be an awakening. Oh, I love, you want to know what? That's exactly what we're called to do. It's going to be that kind of love that you still send that person that's going to break that spirit. I think that even walking past somebody, I saw it. I see it on YouTube too. I see people manifest demonically on my feeds. Sometimes they'll sit there and try and call me names or say this or say that. That's why I have moderators. I don't care what anybody says about me. I don't give a shit. Whatever. That's your opinion. I got 20 dudes in my inbox trying to date me. I don't give a fuck. On to next. Exactly. My cigarette went out and going like this. Agreed. Agreed. I do believe that it was the only way that guy was ever going to change, if he was ever going to change, was for him to be locked the fuck up, and for God to have him locked the fuck up and get him in a place of surrender. He talked about when he was in prison before and how God spoke to him there, and I came to his mind, and he actually apologized, and then he put me through hell. Dark night of the soul. Which was a real good way to schmooze my ass back into more bullshit and cycles. But That guy is a Scorpio sun, Aquarius rising, and a Pisces moon. So on the outside, he's real detached. He wants nothing to do with emotions. And Pisces moon people, if they're not in the light, it's so easy for them to be dark. And it's the same way with Scorpios. Scorpios are born into a really hard freaking sign. We have to have compassion for that sign because they are the sign of transformation and death. And what comes after death? Rebirth of something beautiful and brand new. And Pisces is the end of the whole damn thing. The darkest before the dawn, the winter before the spring. And that's one thing Spirit showed me, was that I think that could be very well be their karma, is when they actually get their shit together. They could be 50, 60, 70 years old. They get their shit together. And then they have to watch the person they tried to destroy rise up like the phoenix, like they were supposed to, and be successful with someone else. Unless it's a divine union and God decides to bring it back together, healed. But that's all in the divine plan, man. That's divine. You would have to know that is divine. Because these people don't fucking change. You want to know what happened to the last one? And he said it. He tells people. He didn't even realize he was lost until he found me. He didn't even know he was lost. Right now, could be a multiple of things. I haven't been getting downloads like I was. We're in this weird air energy right now. And we should be hearing Spirit very clearly. As soon as I start talking about upper echelon stuff, I know with the 5D stuff, 579, we have that within us. If that makes any sense at all. We have to be that steady, firm conduit. And we're going to be magnets for people who are hurting. Like I said, I still feel that I feel it. And for the longest time, that was gone. I got with AJ, that whole thing was gone. And then I meet this idiot. I awaken his ass. He gets better. Because he was a sloth. He wanted to do nothing. Well, he's already on to the next damn relationship. We weren't even broken up a month, and he's already had new supply lined up. So be it. You enjoy that new supply. Yeah. Watch Higher Self. Well, one thing that I heard, we have all the tools, but the maturity that comes with using those tools, we have to get the maturity or it'll crush us. Guess what'll happen? We will become prideful and haughty. thinking we're better. How many how many Christian religious people, excuse me, don't want to just say them, but how many religious people do this? And I'm not saying this within our spiritual community per se, but that very well could happen. Well, I'm better than you because I'm awakened and you're not awakened. We have to be very careful of that. But I think just our being and our daily lives of joy, really being joyful. Mick loving it. Can you put Metallica 1? Oh, I know. I know this. And so does mine, obviously, or I wouldn't be on here, and I understand what you mean. I've found a way to combine it all. It's spirit has combined everything and wrapped it up into a nice little bow for me. And there's still more way more layers that I don't know yet. Might not ever know until I can go home. Keep doing this shit over and over again until we get it right. Get off my channel. I don't have any of my fucking moderators on here. Goodbye. People are idiots. I swear to God. See, that's the type of demonic shit I'm talking about. Like, spirit has been very, very good of tying up my beliefs of what I knew as foundational of the love of God, but also God corrects those who he loves too. So this energy corrects us if we're getting into pride and ego, and because that all is rooted in narcissism. Believe it or not. Can't get ourselves looking like, oh, we're so much better, because we're not. At one point, we had a lot of ego too we had to deal with. And we still do. There's scripture that says, I have to die daily to myself. You die daily. And I don't mean just, your physical body. No, your spirit has to die daily. So knowing all of these things, and with knowledge comes responsibility, and with knowledge comes power. But like I said, this whole, I think a lot of us has been so focused, including myself, on wanting to connect with my divine partner that I have to put that aside for now. Fuck that. I'm just going to live my life and have fun and help people. And be happy doing that. And whoever my partner is will come at the right time. And I've been saying this. And I have faith that it'll happen. It's just, just like I knew. I called it, dude. I called it. I called about the sociopath going to jail. I warned him. If he didn't stop what he was doing, I felt something bad was. And it's interesting, like I said, because, oh my God, guess what? June, the end of June will be 1 year of me being free that I've saw him. I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary of no contact with that son of a bitch. It didn't take long for karma to make its way around at all. He went to jail 1 week after my birthday. Not even. Same day I broke up with AJ. Same exact time I broke up with him. I'm talking physical timing. Hang on a minute. I gotta read that. What do you think about out-of-body experiences? 1 year today since I spoke to him. Well, congratulations. November will be 1 year since I actually had a text mental chess match with him. But yeah, physically actually being with him will be a year. And I played round we go, where we stop, nobody fucking knows game with him for months. Over a year. No, it wasn't quite a year. I met him he came back into my life, and this is somebody who was not, I knew him when I was 21, came back into my life. I worked with him till I was like 24, came back into my life on the eclipse, the twin flame eclipse, 12 hours prior to that eclipse, which he messaged me via Facebook Messenger and got my cell phone number from, at the time, my best friend. Well, she's still my best friend, but her boyfriend. They were friends. Like, it was pretty serendipitous how him and I connected back up after all these years. I didn't have a cell phone number. I didn't know shit about him. I didn't think about him for years. I didn't care. Well, he got a hold of me. Wanted to talk to me. Wanted to apologize for how bad he treated me way back then. And of course, I accepted his apology. And then he said he'd like to make it up to me and take me out to dinner sometime. Boy, was I dumb. Or not. Because he did awaken me. Or caused be the catalyst for it. Caused me to go right in Dark Night of the Soul. And if a real Dark Night of the Soul, 2 fucking years of that shit. Almost 2 years of constant. Usually, if I'm not on here for a couple days, you can pretty much either I'll let you know I'm really busy or whatever, or I'm down and out, going through purging and stuff. And then right now, this 6 months of Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter all in retrograde, and then we're gonna have more planets going in retrograde, and then we're gonna have eclipses over the summer. I'm telling you, we just had the Scorpio full moon. I don't know, man. I think things are about to flip-flop. I just have this feeling. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Right, Gemini? Hold on. And I honestly think these people who we were so in love with and so obsessed with and think that they were our twin flame and this and that other thing, whether they're whatever before this full moon, I really think that most of them are going to do an about 180. And I think they're going to rectify their wrongs. And if they choose not to, then they'll be imprisoned. One way or another. And I don't mean it might not be either. I don't know. I heard a lot of people are going to die. I heard that. It was like, And I've had out of body experiences. So they definitely are factual. Um I've legit felt energies from these sons of bitches in my room. I've legit had dreams of these suckers having sex. And for the longest time, that has not happened to me. Well, when he went to jail, guess what started happening to me again? Or again, rape. That's dream rape. Because there's no way in the freaking 3D I would ever physically consent to that. What the fuck is that shit? That's some evil shit right there. Do you guys agree with that? Hi, everybody else who came on here. I have not saw you before in my live chats. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Yeah, I've astro traveled already. And I didn't realize it at the time until I was coming back into my body, and I felt like I felt like my soul or every time I say something, I heard tell me to stack back that coming out of that freaking when I had that when I was dealing with AJ and dealing with my grandma's death and all kinds of stuff going on. When my grandma passed, everything broke open for me. I saw everything so much more clearly. And I wasn't putting up with any more bullshit from these douchebags. None. You need to chill, kitty. Okay? You wonder what? Look, you're all rubbing against me. Why don't you say hi to everybody on YouTube? Look. Stop. Say hi's. That's the Molly. Then go over there. You'll go over there and then you'll come back over here and you'll sit there and meow. Just go. Shoo. I did clean my house today. I got my house cleaned. Was hoping I was gonna have company, and then no, I didn't. So whatever. I came on YouTube to talk to you all. So, who should I read for next? I got Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn. I thought about doing divine masculine and feminine readings, but I think I'm still going to stay away from them because they're so damn confusing. I don't want to confuse people. I just want to give people guidance of what to expect. Yep, Aquarius is up for the month of June, honey. I'm going to do a love bonus for Aquarius, so as soon as I get Sagittarius, I still got 5 signs to do yet. Got to think. I did Aries, Taurus. I did all the fixed signs. Aries, Taurus. I didn't do Cancer. That's the other one. I got to do Pisces yet, too. So those are the ones that I have to do. There's 5. Scorpio's done. I did all the fixed signs. I did all the harder signs that I usually can't get into earlier for some reason. And now it's like, all right, I want to do I really want to get into do Sagittarius and Pisces. I love getting in that energy. Like I get that energy. My North Node's in Sag. And it's interesting that the North Node right now is in Cancer. And when the sun hits that North Node in Cancer, I think that that's one of the things that they're talking Cancer sees. That might be one of the reasons because the South Node then would be in Capricorn. And that's my moon sign. So I think Cancer season is going to be a lot of that's coming up soon. Oh, you have one of those too? Which house is my cat moon in? I don't know. I don't really look at the houses, to be honest. How do you figure out houses? Because my north node is in Sagittarius. My rising sign is Libra. I know I've looked at my chart, but I don't understand because it says my Lilith is in Pisces in my 5th house, but yet it says Mercury is in Pisces in my 6th house. So the degrees is all like, it's weird. How can that be? So my, like, the houses are, yeah, and I'm not sure which one is correct. But my north node's in Sagittarius, so if I go by my rising sign, what they would say, oh, and it's at like 0.09, it's like at 0.2 degrees. Yeah, it would be my 3rd house. So Cap's in my 4th house. And that is, isn't that home and stability and shit like that? Yeah, well, this is exactly what I'm dealing with, all kinds of stuff financially. So I'm wondering if foreclosure is going to happen and I'm going to lose everything. I'm very, I can't afford it. I really can't. I got to move. I got to sell. I got to do something before they foreclose on my shit. So that's where I'm at. Hey, Jess. Could have used you about 20 minutes ago. I had a troll on here I had to get rid of. You know, and a lot of it had to do, honestly, a lot of this had to do is because I couldn't work. I could not physically work. I couldn't function emotionally or mentally. I lost my job. Sorry you didn't get the notification, Jess. That happens a lot. You know, and then because we owned houses, like, I couldn't get SSI or SSDI or anything like that. Like, I got fucked royally. I didn't have no any kind of support, no boyfriend, no husband, nothing. And I'm like, okay, you better come through big time. You better come through big time. Something needs to change here before they sheriff sell all my stuff. Like, what do you want me to do? Live under a fucking bridge? You missed everything. I'm an hour and 15 minutes into this. We were talking about divine soulmates and stuff, Jess. And kind of ended up getting on to, sorry that happened to you. I don't see it on here, so that's good that it's up. Jess, did you say you can see super chat? Blue, what is with these cats? They're all coming in here bitching at me. I fed them. Do I have to get the brush after you? You want to see how pretty he is? Look how pretty he is. Him is a big, furry, fluffy sucker. It's actually helping me down at the apartment, lay the linoleum and get the rentals ready. So hopefully I can get them rented out. And we can get some money pouring in. And yeah, we can get them rented out and then get the lady downstairs out and then we can renovate that. But yeah, I'm telling him exactly what the fuck I think. He left me with everything. He left me with all the bills. He left me with all fixing everything since we've had them for 10 years. He has not helped with nothing. Nada. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jess. I'm not pulling cards tonight though, but I will do that for when I do pull cards, if that's okay with you. Because right now I'm kind of just like not channeling or anything. I'm just chatting. Is that okay with you? Jess, answer me. Well, thank you. Well, I'll remember that when I actually do get on here to pull cards. Thank you for showing me that it works. I do see that is there. Yay! I'm monetized now. So yeah, y'all can super chat if you want. I thought about doing them. Let's all do a donation for my ex that's in jail for his bail. Let's put up money for his bail. Show him how real love looks like. Because even his own family isn't doing it. You want to know what? If he would have treated me right, he would have never been in this problem to begin with. Spirit cut that off. Like, chop. When I drove away that day, I knew in my soul I wasn't going to ever be at that house ever again. Like, when I drove away from his house that day, I just felt it. Like, and I cried. It was heartbreaking, but how he made me cry and laughed in my face. It was the most fucking evil thing someone could ever do to somebody. AJ didn't laugh. He just sat there like a dumbass when he made me cry. Like, I'm waiting. Oh, speaking of, not him necessarily, but the email started again this week. I got on, did a walk and talk, and I said, this is the last time I'm talking about this son of a bitch. Okay. Please do so. I was getting this slew of emails asking me as a concerned friend for the girl he's with. And she got figured out herself. Whatever. Put me through cycles. I ended it. I closed it. I don't want nothing to do with them. She can have him. Congrats. You found a narcissist. And this girl, I have 92 fucking emails in my email. Finally, the last email I sent her, I'm like, look, I'm not trying to be mean, love and light to you, but you're filling up my email space and my email storage that I need for my private readings when I actually am helping people. If you want to talk to me, Facebook message me, unless you want to be a chicken shit and hide behind a screen and not tell anybody who the fuck you are. That's how I know it was her. It was her stalking me. Tell me that isn't some chicken shit bullshit. Her making sure that I'm not talking to that yeah. Shaking my head. So yeah, I have a karmic stalking me too. Like I said, I don't know which one of these motherfuckers is supposed to be my twin. If either one of them are, I don't know. I had crazy synchronicities with both of them. If they are, they gotta wake up on their own. I ain't fucking with them no more. I will continue moving forward. And if I so happen to find a soulmate along the way, who I fall in love with, they're going to be out in the cold and they're going to watch me be happy with somebody else. And that will be their karma. Because they wanted to be with a bunch of Tatianas. Going through fucktardia. They want to be in fucktardia, let them be in fucktardia, I say. There's some divine feminines in fucktardia too dealing with karmics. But are they really? Or are they? they're a catalyst to wake the fuck up, is the way we got to look at it. We don't know. Like, this whole thing's a mystery to me. Complete mystery. Oh my gosh. I can't keep them away from me. What? Either way, I'm going to close this down because it is an hour and 23 minutes long. But yeah, I've been enjoying, like I said, sometimes I like to stalk on the karmics and the divine masculine feminine stuff with my cards. I do. I might do that like once a month, just to check in. We'll do a check-in. Just see what's going on with these people. But I thought about starting mid-months. I'm going to do super chats. Like I said, this isn't like some high revelation divine bullshit stuff. But then again, I hear everybody talking about the divine feminine and the divine masculine having this divine union. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh, really? Because I know one that possibly could be in jail. And the other one is living in Fucktardiaville with karmic poo-poo. So the only two I could think of that I've dealt with that had to do anything with awakening. And like I said, I'm not accepting anybody who's not at my level or above. But where are they? I guess it's me. I guess I'm talking about my damn self and us. And Molly. I am at her level. I'm in heat. That's terrible. Hey! We want them! We want them! Yeah, well. She's rotten. Go! Rolling all around. Shaking my head. Thank you again, Jess, for the $5 donation on my super chat. Very first one. I appreciate it. I love you. It's awesome. And like I said, if you guys want me to pull cards, I will put it up. I could do it a day this week after I finish up the signs. And it's already Monday and it feels like a Sunday, but I could pull cards, but I'll let you guys know like the day in advance. Did you guys all leave me? You all left. Where you at? There you are. Okay, no, you didn't leave me. Like I said, if you want to drop a donation, that'd be nice. I'd appreciate it. Took me a lot to get this shit monetized. Spirit did it all. So I appreciate that. And it don't, honestly, when I went to, I put in for it last Monday and by Thursday I was approved. They told me it could take up to 30 days for my approval. They went through my channel and boom, everything's monetized. So if you go on and watch your readings and stuff, please watch the whole thing, because the longer that you allow it to run, the more it makes revenue. So I appreciate that. I mean, I don't make a whole lot off of each video, but you know, $25 per video is okay. Where I make my money is when I do my private readings. And if you guys haven't signed up for a private reading for energy clearing and stuff like that yet, I suggest you do. Like I said, I'm having, since I've done this, I'm having all kinds of suitors trying to see. Well, my private readings and cord removal and energy stuff is $44. However, when I have people that actually get it done, I've had 2 people say it was invaluable for one, and the other one, they gave me over $100. I see people on YouTube doing only one of the services that I do in all 3 with the activation and stuff, and they're getting like $500 or $600. I'm only asking 44 right now. Hi, MK. How are you? Well, if you'd like, you can donate to my super chat that's now up and running. Hi, Kalina. Well, now there's more people coming in. Hey, if you're just coming in, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. And I do have my super chat up and running too. However, I'm not pulling cards tonight. Jess was nice to check it out to see if it actually worked, and she donated me $5 because I'm fucking broke. But I did get new tarot cards. Looky, the event takes place. So it's like an extra it's like the extra clarifier of, and they have different meanings and they're cool. Like right here's the Fool. You can see the Fool right here on the front. You know how the Fool's usually standing on the cliff and the dog is like barking like don't do that. Well, here's the Fool hanging over the cliff just checking out the flower like, yep, I might be falling, but I don't give a shit. Study up on these. I did do Scorpio's reading and I hope it made sense. It was the first time I used the Oceanic Tarot in a regular deck. Okay. Yeah, don't put it on super chat. That's when I am doing channeled stuff, or if you have questions and I pull cards at the end. Like I said, I'm not doing that tonight. My mind's in a well, email me at beautifulmind4275@gmail.com, guys, because I do need readings. I need schedule. I need to start scheduling for June. Thank you, Jess. You won't regret it. I've told everybody. Jess had one done. She's the one who had the butterfly come out of the chrysalis after I did the reading for her. Those are the signs and syncs that I get. I get cards getting burned up. Go to my if you want to set up a private reading with me, you just need to email me at beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. If you have Google Hangouts, I do them live through Google Hangouts or through Facebook Messenger. Thank you for putting that there. You could pay me straight through Facebook Messenger. Well, my private readings are like a major healing session. I mean, I can do love readings and love spreads and stuff like that if that's all you want to know. But the stuff that I've been doing is like metaphysical stuff where I'm removing those negative thoughts that you have. We're going to flip them around and you speak out the positive of what you want to see come in. And then we're going to speak out your future. And then after that, I do the light worker activation to where you find out where you are, what you are, who you are, the action you're supposed to take. Well, I don't do cord cutting. I do cord removal. I remove those suckers. They're $44. And I do all of it. Here's the thing. I know a lot of you about the twin flame stuff. A lot of people, someone was saying, are you trying to separate me from my twin? Because I remove, and that's something that if you don't want that twin flame cord removed, you do not have to have it removed. You can let it remain if you want to sit there and long after them. But what Spirit has showed me, because I had asked them the same thing. Well, if I'm a divine feminine, how's my divine masculine gonna find me? We're connected. Exactly. Now we're connected on the 5D, and you're going to magnetically be drawn to one another instead of by these invisible etheric cords that have you constantly knowing what they're doing, feeling when they're having sex with somebody, knowing what the hell's going. I don't want to feel that shit. So you want to know what? Like I said, I ended up in the 5D when I did this with myself. And in the 5D, the Scorpio who was in jail had sex with me in the 5. Not once, but twice. I woke up in a panic. Like, what was that? what the was that? And it made my skin crawl. And it was after I broke up with AJ. So it was like I wake up and I'm alone again. Well, you can email me as soon as possible because I'm going to be putting out readings probably, the rest of the month readings. Like I said, I got to do Pisces, I got to do Cancer, I got to do Capricorn, I have to do Sagittarius and Virgo. So those are the 5 I still have to do yet. Who wants to feel that shit? I don't. When it's the right timing, boom, you'll magnetically be drawn back together. You're just not going to have that emotional sickery anymore. You'll feel a lot more calm. Actually, you might even find you're no longer attracted to them. Like that until it's the right timing, until they come correct. And then spirit can do its thing between the two of you. Well, I am there. I could give 2 shits, but you want to know what? One's in, like I said, one's in prison. So if he's getting any, he ain't getting nothing. I was only picking people who were at my level or above, but I've decided to unsub from certain channels. I really have that has stuff to do with twin flames. And it's not that I don't believe in it. Obviously, I'm a divine feminine. I do. It's just I don't need the confusion in my mind when I have a mission. When I have a mission to accomplish, I don't need to be a lot. She's a good tarot reader. I suggest you check out her channel. However, if you don't want to get out all yep. Yes, you do. And this energy with this Scorpio full moon does not help. Not at all. Scorpio is all about sex. And then we're going to have a new moon in Gemini. And a full moon in Sagittarius. So shit's going to really explode. So get ready. There could be a mass amount of communication coming in. Very well could get nasty. Yeah, buckle up. Because the mothership has landed and the divinity has now got off the ship. Pouring in light, and here we are. Like, what the fuck do we do now? I don't know. Richard was on here. Richard, are you still on here? Because he's funny. He was saying, I've been having block. Well, a lot of us have been. A lot of us have just been kind of like, it's like we're back to reality. Oh, shit. It's the real shit. Like, oh, back to reality. I don't like this reality stuff. But I don't like Dark Night of the Soul stuff either, even though, like, I knew when I said it in other videos, like, I'd look back on the time of those dark nights of the soul and realize that that was the most precious time of my life during this incarnation. And of course, I owe it to the Scorpio who sucked, who's now in prison. Maybe I'll do that. Jack! These cats. Maybe we should do a love offering for the Scorpio who threw me into the dark night of the soul. I have been too. But I guarantee you, when the tower comes crashing down, it ain't going to be pretty. going to look very ugly. I mean, and I'm even, like I said, there's even karma, like with me, like, and I'm trying to do everything right. And I've gone through all this stuff and I'm still getting shit because my finances suck because of the last 2 years, because of this stuff. And I'm thinking, I went through this. And now what do I do? Live under a bridge? I was thinking about that. Now, if you put money on the books for them, do they know who it comes from? See, because like I'm not on like his visitors list or anything. Am I allowed to actually do that? Can you actually, Queen of Swords 444, can you actually do that? Because I thought about that. Because I'm sure he has money put on his books. I'm sure his daughter and they're putting money to freaking feed him in there, but I'm just wondering if I can do that. I don't know how to do that. I've never had to worry about doing that. But we could take up a love offering for him. Oh, it does? I could put my channel. If we do a love offering for him, and I could actually put that Blue Flame Integration channel, and her subscribers have put this on the books for you. He knows who I am. Oh, snap. That'll just piss him off, though. And he'd be like, she was gloating and I'm in jail. No, actually, I feel bad for him, but I understand it's the only way spirit could get him to stop what he was doing. And I say that with like the sincerest of light and love. Now, do you actually have to go to the prison to do that? I would love to be, I'd like to go in and see him sitting in there. I'd like to have a talk with him. Now that he's sober. You got a visitor, George. Wonder if I can do that. I think you have to be on a visitors list, though. And I am not. You think I should? I don't think they'll let me in. Not if I'm not on no visitors list. I do have my county badge, though. If he's in prison, you do it through JPay. Hang on a minute. If you know where he is, have to go online and basically submit your information requesting. Okay. In county jail, you do it at the jail. No, he's in Snyder County Prison. So it's a very small prison. It's county prison, but it's called a prison. It's not like a state pen or nothing. I don't know if he'd come see me. He'd probably be like, I don't want to see her. Well, he was into some pretty devious shit and he was on probation from a DUI. And last June, I kind of was trying to keep the dude out of trouble because he needed a driver because he wasn't allowed to drive. He had his occupation license because he worked for a consultant. I want to go in there. I really do. But I think that maybe I'll do a love offering for his I don't know how long he's going to be in there. And like I said, maybe I can write him a letter. I don't know. But I warned him about this. I gave him this warning that if he didn't stop what he was doing, that he was going to receive karma really bad. I didn't speak it out, but I knew in my heart what it was going to be. And I've told you, it's usually what your biggest fear is. And his biggest fear was going back to jail. He was there 3 times. Last time he was there for 45 days. This time he's been in there since April 8th. You know, so like I said, Spirit had to get him. He had to get him. I don't want to bail his ass out. I mean, if it would have been something dumb, I still have my Northumberland County. I used to work for the county. I still have my tag from working for behavioral health from Northumberland County. Then again, I don't need that bullshit going in there. I don't work for them no more, but I still have my thing. I'm not illegal, but I also thought about putting in as a CEO at the prison. Because I have my bachelor's degree in sociology and I have a criminal justice degree. I worked I actually loved working with people from behavioral health. You want to know what? A lot of them were going through dark night of the soul. And they were diagnosed as manic depressant. And they were on all kinds of medication. When here, they were awakening. Misdiagnosed. I noticed it. I knew exactly what those people were going through. And I've tried to get them in therapy so that because I couldn't do anything specifically with them, just as a county case manager. So I wanted to take them to therapy to start getting out some of their grief and some of their pain. And they fired me for it. Well, I have my criminal justice degree. Well, my concentration's in juvenile delinquency for my sociology degree. It's in juvenile delinquency. And I have a criminal justice AA in criminal justice. Yeah, it does. Makes you feel like you're going completely nuts. So it's funny that you say that. I could actually get a job in at the prison if I wanted to, where he's at. Hi, how are you doing, buddy? But then I want to talk to him, and then I feel bad for prisoners, and I'd have empathy, and then I'd end up getting in trouble. Because that's the way it goes. You can't care about people. And I shouldn't care about prisoners. Ooh, just hit myself in the face with my hematite, whatever. Either way, yeah. That's where I'm at. What are you thinking, Jack? My cat's just watching me. Juggler. Let's talk about being a juggler. So, yeah, I thought about working in a prison. But I know that I couldn't directly work with prisoners because if a lot of them have narcissistic tendencies or sociopathic tendencies, they'd be able to pull at my heartstrings, and then I feel bad for them. And then I want to help them. And that's not what my job would be. Yeah, but I'm better off not to even be in the proximity because they can pull on my energy. Even if I have my energy closed off. They couldn't handle dark nights if they fucked up. Well, you want to know what? Maybe that's why I'm supposed to be in there and throw them all in the dark night of the soul. Here's Here's a dark night of the soul for you. Here's a dark night of soul for you. Here's a dark night of soul for you. Enjoy. Well, I wanted to work in juvenile detention center, and I actually had the opportunity to, but I took my job in at the county instead, and they fucked me over, and I had like 5 or 6 other job opportunities, and they were all came in at the same time because they were state. Like I had to go through like state testing even after, like what are they, civil service test, even after. Like my civil service test should still be good for another couple months. So I could start applying. I just got to quit smoking weed if I do. And he's going to be there for a while. So wouldn't that be something? Me walking in there with a rifle and a gun. Just kidding. With a nightstick. Click, 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 click. Walking down through. I'm 110 pounds. Soaking wet. I'd be like, you ever hear of the Dark Night of the Soul? See, and that's how I feel. But I do need a job. I need to get out. I got to do something here because I can't. I mean, this is good now that everything got monetized. My channel's growing and things are happening. And I'm getting some. I'm not getting near enough to. I can't live off of $400 a month. Sorry. When you don't donate and you don't get private readings, like I can't live off of $400 a month. So I have to find another job. It's either that or shit breaks here. So if you guys all can like, share, subscribe, the more that this video gets circulated and all that other stuff. And I don't want to process, but yeah, I might just do that. Go and apply at Snyder County Prison. I need it. Picture it. I need it. I need like 120 grand right now. That'll be a nice start. I have a car sitting out here I can't even afford to fix. And a lot of it had to do with going through this Dark Night of the Soul stuff. And I'd asked Spirit, I'm like, man, I'm like, I want tenfold. I want what you gave Job, since I'm pretty much lost everything. I know. Yo, when I saw that I hit my 1,000 subs on Easter at 12:15 at night, I called that shit. I was calling shit left and right. I knew I was hearing Spirit correctly. And yeah, like as of lately, it's been so quiet. And I know like my buddy on here, he's like, how come, what's my blockage? Like, why can't I? There's a lot of things that can be a blockage. Spirit might just be showing you through signs. Spirit might be saying, pay attention to this, pay attention to this, pay attention to that. If you're on here and have not hit the like button, please do. I'd appreciate it. As you see, my super chat is up as well. But yeah, maybe we shall do that for, do you guys think that would be a cool idea to put money on his commissary? I thought about it. I thought about going, taking money and putting it right on his commissary. Hey, buddy, how are you? And that's like showing. And honestly, I think that the way his mind would work is she's just doing that to say, ha ha, I'm in jail. I don't want him there. But I knew that that was God's only way of getting him woken up or smacking him, vindicating me. He knows I'm no one to be trifled with at this point. I told him. I didn't speak it out, but I told him, I said, you do not want to continue the path you're going, man. You don't want to continue this path. If you do, you can't keep continuing it and not get caught. You're reckless, man. Absolutely reckless. And I tried to keep him out of trouble. I did my best. And finally, Spirit forced me to walk away. It wasn't even like, I wanted to, like, I was forced to. It's like Spirit put a complete block between the two, him and me. And it was him as well as me. Like, I knew when I drove away that day, that was going to be it. I know that it's not for him. But what better way to show love than to be compassionate? I don't even know what to say to that, Spirit of Divine Feminine. I don't even know what to say to that. You'll have to message me. I know one Aries fella that I chit-chatting with. He has more work. He's a tattoo artist. He has more work. Like, he's stressed because he deals with anxiety like I do, like in public, and he's doing tattooing. And I'm like, dude, you got to ground yourself. And he's good at what he does. So he has like 20 freaking emails that he has to he can't. So he's swamped with work. He's like, I need somebody to. But yeah. Either way, I'm going to cut the stream. This is 2 hours long. I've been on here. But yeah. Like I said, you guys can go back and watch what I said. I talked a little bit about the twin flame stuff and some things that I'm not quite clear with and some things that I'm just like kicking around and ideas and what I felt, and maybe even I talked a little bit about this narcissistic stuff and what I feel could happen. That's going to be divine. It won't be, it'll be divine healing, if any kind of healing at all. Especially if they're a divine masculine or divine feminine that has those traits. They gotta fucking wake up. Period. And what better way to do it than toss someone's ass in jail? I mean, he wasn't going to change his ways being out in the world. But what I don't even know how long he has. I don't. And I don't know if I'll never want to say that. Everybody can change, I guess. But it takes spirit to do it. But I'm going to end this stream. If you have not hit the like button, my super chat's up. If you'd like to donate anything, it goes to me. Like I said, I could take a love offering at one point for his commissary. Just from Blue Flame Integration, and it'd be from all of us as light and love. Told you karma was coming. Now get the hint. Wake the fuck up. I'm not going to really say what all he did, but he has like 7 felony charges because he was on probation. He had firearms in his house he wasn't supposed to have. I'll just throw that one out. I knew that for a fact. But the other stuff was illegal substances. Just put it at that. And he was all fucked up when they took him in there. And he's on probation. Dumbass. And I had nothing in it. It was the young girl he was boinking. The dude's 48. Boinking some 20-year-old girl. Just got out of prison. The girl got out of prison, living with her mom on house arrest. And he's off shacking up with this. She goes home, the mom catches her, all messed up, and calls the cops on him. I had nothing in it. Time's up, Buttercup. And it's interesting because at Chanel, I think her name is Chanel Batter, she had talked about the different type of karma about these narcissistic people. I kind of told you about her before. She did her reading for all the signs. And the one thing had to do something like TikTok, time's up. Oh my God. And then that happens. The very next few weeks. Yeah. Well, if you go to the Scorpio part of that, he's a Scorpio. Go to the Scorpio part of that channeled message with the readings in it for the signs and look at what she says. She was talking about him. I know for a fact. And if I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think his daughter might be pregnant again or was pregnant and had a kid. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that. But I just have this feeling. I think possibly. No offense at all to the Scorpio good ones. We need them. We need all Scorpios to transform, period. One of the things, and I fully believe this, whether they're a dark Scorpio or they're a light Scorpio, they're the sign of transformation. I really, really, really feel that they're all divine masculine and feminines. I really do. They are the sign. Mm-hmm. They are that sign. They are that sign. They cause us. Yeah, unknowingly. They don't know. I really. Yeah. So when I would tell him. Well, yeah, I understand that Queen of Swords 444. I get that. Ooh. My cat's just growling. Look at him looking. What was that about? I told you he's still hovering. He knows. He knows. So what better way to reverse his hate with love? The one person he tried to destroy who loved him unconditionally. And it still wasn't enough. Now that he lost his everything, is he going to finally figure out that love is enough? Because when he gets out, he's not going to have a house no more. They're going to have to sell it. He doesn't have a job to pay for none of it. They're not going to let him out. Not for his charges. And And then I don't know if anybody, I mean, this is his fourth offense of being in prison. He's fucked. And I tried to help him. God put me in his path to help him. And he snubbed his nose at it. Nope. He didn't want to settle down until he was 50. Well, Spirit had a different plan, didn't he? He's 48. He'll be 49 this year. Spirit had a very different plan for him. And I can say, yes. Look at this. She's freaking out. Hey. Molly. She don't like the neighbor, I think. She growling, man. She doesn't usually do that. Mamas. Hey. Then again, she's a Gemini, so let's see. He's cool. What is he doing? Acting like an idiot. Go out and look at this idiot. Let's take a peek. Oh, I've been burning sage all day. Every time I come home after my daughter leaves, I burn it. I burn sage, I burn frankincense, I burn myrrh. Yeah, I burn it all. Yep. Oh, and these stick things, yeah. Jess knows what they're called. These are really supposed to get out the evil entities. But how are we supposed to defeat? Yeah, Palo Santo. I like mugwort. I don't know what that is. I burn sage all the time. Actually, I just burnt almost a half a stick downstairs. I cleaned my whole house today. Hi, Brandy. How are you? And, yeah. I got to do the outside now. I just don't want to get poisoned. So let's be putting a spiritual bubble around me of no poison ivy. I think it's poison oak that's out there too. I got a bunch of weeds to pull. They're growing everywhere, even up the side of my house. Bullshit. That's some bullshit. I have kids that can be doing this stuff for me, and they don't do it. It's annoying. I have grass that needs mowed again too. At both places. But I'm going down there tomorrow at the rental, so I guess I'll do that then. But, yeah. We were discussing. So, let's take a vote. Who thinks I should apply at Snyder County Prison as a CO and work in the office, of course? I could be a corrections officer. I have actually have oil, and I have like this prosperity stuff that I put in, but I think you should work with kids in juvenile. Well, I would have to work through county then, and considering I lost my county job for no damn good reason during this whole fucking thing of this dark night of the soul. And I had bosses that were narcissists as well, and they lied about me, and I was helping people. I could work in a juvenile detention center, but I would want to counsel. I mean, my God, I have kids around me all the time. I'm practically already a mom of like 10 other fucking kids. Young adults now, but yeah. All my kids' friends are here all the time. I keep an eye on them. Because when they have somebody, they have a problem, guess who they come and talk to? Guess who watches my tarot readings? Those kids do. And one, they're like, Mommy's helped me out so much. Yeah. Well, these are the ones that are gotta get them in this divine mode. They look at me, they think I'm nuts. They really do. They think I'm crazy. But they know that there's a lot of truth behind what I'm saying. And then when they see things happen, and then they're like, whoa, Mom wasn't lying here. Yeah. And showing them love and compassion. However, working with kids, I've also found you can't be too nice. I'd only want to work with girls because I've saw so much shit with people. I would only want to work with girls. Even though like I'm good, I just would not need that pressure of somebody because I'm a fairly decent looking woman that I'd have some 17-year-old, almost 18-year-old kid trying to hit on me and then blame me for it. I've had that I haven't had that happen, but I've had young kids try and freaking hit on me. I'm like, bite your tongue, young whippersnapper. I could be your mother. I could be a grandma right now. For Pete's sakes. That note. Now I'm ready to be a gilf. Yeah, there's really no... Oh, Richard is still in here. Hi, Richard. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, like I said, I don't know. As far as... Oh, you came back? Cool. Yeah. I got no respect from anybody until now. Well, send some of that wonderful to me. I should do readings tonight. Virgo. Sagittarius. Hey, Richard, we were discussing something. I have a question for you. What do you think? We were kicking around this idea. I was actually kicking it around anyway, because I don't think he's getting out anytime soon. After I saw all the charges. I do what I want. Yeah. Do it. Just do it like Nike. Either way. Kicking around an idea. About putting money on the... I spell it. Pronounce it. I thought about... You heard about my ex that went to prison, correct? What's my sign? Well, that ex, yeah, the Scorpio meathead. I'm an Aries, by the way, but yeah, the Scorpio meathead. As you know, notice both Martian. I thought about there was two ideas I thought about doing a love offering super chat for his commissary and putting it from Blue Flame Integration from all of us to him in response to his karma. Light and love, of course. You think that'd be a bad idea? I think it'd be a good way to show love. I told him so. He could have won so much fucking money sticking with me, man. I'm telling you. I can't afford to read. Oh, barter. Well, the other idea I had was to go and apply there at the prison as a CO. And he'd have to see me every day. That was my other idea because I do have the credentials to be a CO. I do. The only thing is I like to smoke weed. So I don't know if I'd end up getting like hair follicle tested and all this other bullshit. So I thought about it. So it's like, I wanted to get on his visitors list, to be honest with you, because I wanted to go talk to him. I just want to sit there and look at him. And wait. Maybe we could be pen pals. Can I write to somebody in prison if I'm not on their visitors list? He wasn't smoking pot. He was doing other stuff. I can write to somebody who's in prison? How do I do that when I don't know what his selling number is? I can't help it. This is the type of karma that I see happen to people. Like, I don't know what his selling number is. Like, I don't know what his inmate number is. And his daughter's mad at me. I can't ask her. I'd be like, hey, I'd like to help your dad out. Like, put money on his commissary or something if I could help him out that way. I'm going to bail his ass out, but I can at least put money on his commissary so he can get those ramen noodles that he always talked about when he was in prison before. I'm just going to write him a letter and say, hey, put me on your visitors list. We need to talk. What's that? Look him up. Is there a way to look him up? Is there a way to look him up? See, I don't know none of this shit. It will tell you to look number of prison. It will tell you to look up number of prisoner number. See, I don't know his prisoner number. I mean, I do know what his docket said, but I don't know what his prisoner number is. I don't know if I should call in there and be like, all right, you got an inmate there named such and such. Sociopath A. That, wait, you got to do it. All you got to do is enter his address and all. No, wait a minute. If I go on Snyder County Prison website, I'm in Pennsylvania. Hey, let's do this. Can we do this right now? Let's do this because guess what? I got my computer right here. Oh, shit. Now my computer turned off. What? You know. Yes. Let's try and look this up. You're from Boston? I love Boston. That's where the Queen Tarot Bee is from. Boston. It's easy out there. We're in Pennsylvania. Oh, he's in county prison. He's not in like state prison, even though with his felony charges, and I'm surprised he's not. Cause yeah, I could write him a letter and say, "Hey, boo, I miss you. How you doing in there? There's ramen noodles tasting good. Making that jailhouse hooch." Just kidding. Like, I shouldn't be laughing about this stuff. I really shouldn't. Because it's not funny. It is karma, though. And I tried to explain it to him. What I should say in the letter is put me on your visitation list. We need to have a talk. And by this time, he should be broken enough to fucking listen. I'm not a felon. I can see him. I'm not a felon either. I have no charges. Well, no, wait a minute. I have 2 parking tickets that I need to pay that I still didn't pay yet. That are probably outrageous by now. But I didn't pay them yet. Callie yet. See, whenever the computer gets unplugged, I need a new computer. Everything is out of dated. I have a shitty phone. I have a shitty computer. Everything's out of dated. Like, I need help here. I have one TV that works. That one I'm not sure about. I got to get a remote for it and see if I can get it to work. Not that I even watch TV, but it'd be nice to watch YouTube on a big screen. Right? Right. I like to watch tarot readers on the big screen, damn it. Now, I wonder if they sell some of his shit, they should, like his car and stuff, they should be able to get him out on, but then he's going to end up going back. So, like, what's the fucking point? I got to read that again, Richard. What's the deal? Seems like all the ones that want a positive change in this world got shit. Yep. Because you want to know what? It's that pride thing. It's that Job thing. It's that we're going along moving quite nicely with life, being decent people. And then boom, we get hit with shit. Well, I told you all the tables have turned. I've been saying this for the last 2 months. And wouldn't you know, April 8th, I broke up with AJ. And the other dude, house got raided and is now sitting in jail. Oh, nice. Government inmates. Now, is that the link to all of them? Is that the link to all of them? Oh, shoot. What? you, Shamanica Matthews, for letting me know that's the website. Okay. Here we go. Well, as soon as this comes up. Like I said, I just want to go in there and sit there and look at him and see what he has to say to me. And then when I get up, I'll be like, I put $100 on your commissary so you can buy those ramen noodles that you're gonna need, and whatever else that you need. Got no license for why I took the keys from a drunk. Got a ticket for driving without a license when I had one. Showed it to the judge, said I wasn't paying her ticket. Well, I'm going to go pay these tickets, and I'm going to let them know about my car that's not inspected because I have no money to pay to get it inspected. That my ex-boyfriend was holding me hostage because it's basically true. He pushed it out there and left it sit out there. So send him the fucking bill, not me. Yep, it was my car, but he's the one who moved it. I didn't move it. I have a prosthetic disc in my neck. How do they expect me to get that off the road? After he moved it. It wasn't me who moved it, it was him. The car won't start. I still drive. Sure he can work out something with Bubba. I'm sure he does, because he's quite the fucking con artist. He can schmooze the best of them, but I know they won't care, and neither do I, and that's what I'm going to tell them with their thing. Good luck finding my car. I'll hide it somewhere. It was stranded out here in 3 feet of fucking snow. And he pushed it out there and refused to help me push it back. And then had me stranded, hostage out at his house. When the street sweeper or the cleaner came through and they ticketed my car for it not being inspected. When I tried to freaking, it won't turn over. I went and got a brand new battery for it, and the son of a bitch won't turn over. So if all of you, with your electric powers, can somehow put all your energy into my black Mazda RX-8 to turn the fuck over so I can get it to a garage to find out what's wrong with it, I'd appreciate that. I'm believing that's going to happen. It's going to turn over. One way or another. I'm going to get it to a garage. I'm going to get inspected. I've gone. Today's May 27th. Oh, another narcissist birthday. One of the other ones I dated right after my husband. Hola. How you doing? And this is now 2 hours and 30 minutes long, but we're in the midst of looking up inmates. Let's look. Okay. What was that? Okay. What? www.cor. I wonder if he would put me on his visitors list. Maybe if I put money down on his commissary. Even though I need money more than he does. He's got 3 hots and a cot. I'm making some really mean fucking... Am I being mean? He caused me to transform, for Pete's sakes. I don't know all his info. I only know his name. Exactly. Spirit has created balance. Look up inmate Pennsylvania Department of Corrections. Okay, this is the page I'm on. Where do I go? Oh, look up an inmate, I'm assuming. Oh, I know. I think I know his date of birth. Guess what? Oh my God, I just thought of something. He went to prison 7 months before his 49th birthday. Alrighty then. Now it took me to this page. We need Pennsylvania. Oh, sorry guys, can't see stuff here. Hang on. Ah, here we go. Erie, where's Schneider at? We need Schneider. Where in the hell is it? That's York County. That's no. None of these are it. Juniata, Lancaster, Northampton. Even Northumberland County isn't on here. I'm confused. Inmate locator. That's what I did do. Public record search. Oh, right here? We're being sneaky, by the way. Y'all know this, right? Okay, I'm not going to put this on here, this part, okay? I don't know his, see, it has inmate number. I don't know what his inmate number is. But I do have his date of birth and I know what his age is. I have everything else except for his inmate number. We'll see if it works. Hang on a second. I don't want to, I'm not going to, gender, all. No, wait. Okay. Here we go. I found it. I think he's still at the same place. I don't know. I don't know what it. I saw the docket. Someone showed it to me, but. And I'm just like, son of a gun, man. He did not learn. Here, we'll flip me back to me. He didn't learn his lesson. I tried to help the guy. He knows this. I never thought I'd have to do this. I never thought I'd have the chance. I really didn't. What the fuck? Breaks my fucking heart. Can you tell? It does. Maybe you shouldn't. Why don't people ever listen to me? That's all I want to know. Why don't they fucking listen to me? It might not happen right away. It might not happen right away, but trust, it will happen. Now it's asking me to sort by name. Or should I do committing county? I'll just search by his name. He's been in there 4 fucking times. Records, pages, 4. But there's not showing any results. Okay, back to search. Are you fucking serious? And it only goes back to like for his birth date. It's not allowing me to go up. Like 2009's there's only 2 people on here left. They're annoyed with me. This is important though. Showing love, looking for love in all the wrong places. Why is his date of birth? No. I have to fill this son of a gun out all over again. I lost y'all. It's weird because it says about the committing county, but it doesn't say about current location. Is he out? Could he be out? Because that would be some real shit, wouldn't it? Age. We'll search by committing county. It's not showing me. Look, I got this. It's saying there are 0 results. I'm confused. Because last I knew, he was still there. But either way, maybe someone posted bail for him. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to let you all go. Now I'm on a search. Let you know what I find. mind. I'll be putting up readings for Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer in the next 2 days. So be on the lookout for those. I did fill out what I knew, and it's saying it's not giving me anything about him. Okay, Jess. I'm going to let you all know. I will let you all know how my search pans out and what we shall decide to do. True. I know exactly where he would be. Either way, I love you guys. BFI coming at you. Like I said, this really wasn't a spiritual thing. This was just a chat. And we got to talk a little bit about when karma hits somebody. Yep. Please do. When someone finds. If you want to know, I'm not going to put his name out here on the internet. You want to know? You can email. You can message me. I'll tell you who he is. He really should be on a sociopath offenders list or an emotional abuser list. Is what he should be. But they don't look at that stuff. That is one of the reasons I want to go to DC. I want to legislate for women and men who have gone through emotional and psychological abuse and have lost fucking everything because of these fucking people. But like I said, I had to let karma do its thing. That's true. Well, I have a car. I have 2 cars. I just miss driving my black one. But yeah, let's all focus. We'll all focus that intent on getting that car. Don't turn over. And I don't know why. The douchebag and his father hooked it up to something for codes, and no codes came up that anything was wrong. I have no clue. I don't know. Probably during the Mercury retrograde for all I fucking know. Who knows? Either way, I haven't been able to drive that car since last November. It's been sitting, and it needed to get inspected. And now I got a fucking $200, well, now $300 fine. I haven't been able to move it. What do they want me to do? I could pay $300 to tow it to a garage. The battery is what I went and bought a brand new battery. You're a trucker. Oh, life on the road. On the road again makes me think of that song. I just can't wait to get. Hey, I hope you guys don't mind when I start singing during your readings now. Dude, the spirit of like music hits me. And it's just like, it just comes up. And I got to sing. And I suck at singing though. I suck at singing, but it just all makes sense. All like the whole storyline and stuff. You want to know what? I also want to tell you this particular, listen to this. This particular inmate was the same one who made fun of my YouTube channel. He's the same one that made fun of me doing what I do on YouTube. That's why I said from Blue Flame Integration. First put last name, county and date. Oh, first name. I tried that and it didn't work. You hosted karaoke. I don't do karaoke. I do need help with figuring out some stuff for my YouTube videos, though. I want to get a little bit more creative. But I wanted it to be in my own way. I might even... Dog, I have a great idea. I might come up with my own set of tarot cards with different personalities of the people I know in my life with their pictures on it. Or just a first name. I might do that and get a real good idea. I might do that of people who I know under those signs. The good and the bad. Wouldn't that be funny? The Knight of Wands. Guess who that would be? Take a guess who the Knight of Wands would be in my life. He was an Aries. But he won't cheat on me. He won't cheat on me. Weird, I just looked up someone named Dan. Oh, hi, Heidi. You're late to the party. I'm about ready to shut this off. I'm looking up inmates. But, yeah, I'm going to let y'all go. I've been on here almost 3 freaking hours. I love you guys. Thank you, Jess, for the $5 donation. Yeah, I have an idea. I got a crazy idea. I sure do. I might do like my own set of like zodiac card, like tarot decks of like the light side and the dark side of the zodiac cards. Like somebody who I know that's really fucking dark and yeah. Then I get a really good idea of that particular, when I do the shuffling, that particular personality, whether they're light or dark. I think that'd be a good idea. What do you all think? Just using first names too. No last names. Sagittarius. That's fucking great. All right. Well, if you guys have any ideas for my channel, leave them down in the comment section. Pissy Pisces. Now I have to do like the light side of Pisces and the dark side of a dark side of Pisces, which I'd almost have to use the Scorpio sun as the dark Pisces moon because he's the only dark Pisces I know. Your mind has been stimulated? Well, I'm glad that I could do that for you. I feel like I've just been rambling for the last fucking 3 hours. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. I will be doing Pisces reading. We already did Aquarius. Cancer's reading. Scorpio's done. Sagittarius is reading. Sagittarius. We will be doing... Actually, I got a lot of subs from Sagittarius. I can't freaking complain. They love me. I have to do Virgo and Capricorn. Make your list of how I should do them in the bottom, down in the comment section after you get off of here. Put them down in the comment section. The way it should go. And I will tally it up and I will do it by comments. So, you 7 that are on here, you guys get to pick who goes next. I love you. I'm going to check out Jess's website because I think it looks a little bit easier. And I shall talk to y'all later. Oh, you got your BMW? Nice. Wish I could afford a BMW. I can't even afford get my fucking car fixed. So, I need to check out some stuff. Lisa's on the job search too, Heidi. We've been talking about this. So, I love you guys. You all take care. Peace and out from Central Pennsylvania. Blue Flame Integration. Be looking for Virgo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, and Cancer coming right up.